Hey, this is a quick tutorial on how to install AVG antivirus onto your computer and also Firefox if you haven't got Firefox already. So if you got a similar system set up like I have, where you've got that annoying little red shield at the bottom here saying that you've got no security, double click on that. You'll be able to see that there's a couple of things wrong with this system. Obviously no virus protection found, and also some other check settings to be set up, like automatic updates, but we can sort that out in a later video. So we're going to sort out the antivirus first. So we'll just go into the default web browser, which is Internet Explorer, double click, go into AVG and select AVG free download, and then it should take us to the top one. We'll pop into the top one here, which is AVG free. Just expand the screen a little bit. And there's loads of gubbins here all about trying to sell you, the corporate version, which you don't really need. The free version provides enough security for any standard home user, so that's cool. So we'll click on free, download. Another sell to get you to buy the corporate version, but we're going to go for the free download again. So we'll click on that. And we'll click on download. If that noise if that makes a similar sound on your computer, it means that you've got a pop-up blocker on, and the pop-up blocker is just stopping you from downloading a file that it's not sure about. But if you just right-click on the bit that drops down, right-click on that, and just click on download file, it should take you to the same process. If you didn't get that sound, then obviously you haven't got. You should get this straight away. This little box here. So if we click on save, we want to save that to our desktop. So if you get the side panel here, just click on the desktop, and there you go. So click on close. Once that's done, close all the other windows down for now, and we'll just double click on the icon on the desktop. Click run. Okay, and this is the language setting. We're going to set it to English for now. Next. We want to install the free basic protection version. The other one is for the business and corporate use. So we click on that and next. Yeah. This one takes a little while, so hopefully we'll speed through it quite quickly. Okay, here's the next step. So the license agreement. So if you make sure you just tick the I have read and I have read the license agreement, you can give it a good peruse from the top side to the bottom. So you click on that, and then you can always print it if you're a bit unsure, but to be honest it's just a standard agreement and such. So click on accept. Okay, we want to go for a standard installation rather than custom. Custom you can switch certain things off, but obviously you want to fully protect the computer, so go for standard installation. Click next. Now this is all the usual gubbins for a free license, so you don't need to worry about that. Just make sure your name's correct up there, and click next. In here, it's quite important. The install the AVG security toolbar. It's very, very cool. It scans any of the websites you've searched in Google or whatever your search browser is, and it just tells you whether whether the website is safe or not. So that's always good to keep ticked. But the set Yahoo as a default search engine, it's totally up to your own preferences. I don't particularly like Yahoo, but I'm more of a Google man myself, so I'm going to untick that. So click next. Okay, and you've now got a pop-up block, coming at the bottom there with the red shield. That will disappear, and which means that your computer is secure, and you've got a nice little AVG antivirus. Okay, so now it's just saying that you've finished, so click finish. Don't need to worry about filling anything else in. Click finish, and then this screen is basically saying would you like to set up your scan, so you want to do a quick first scan. It'll scan your entire computer and tell you whether you've got any viruses on it or not. Hopefully it will say you haven't, so we'll just click on that for the moment and you get a nice little box. You'll see that the actual shield has disappeared, the red shield, and it's been replaced by an AVG antivirus free, which is kind of neat. And it's scanning at the moment, and this is just some gubbins about explaining the AVG toolbar which has been installed on your web browser, which is kind of nifty. And it's just there, and also it's scanning at the moment as well. It's got another AVG flag in your system tool with a little play symbol, which is kind of neat. So okay, I'll click OK on that one. And we're just going to do a really quick install of Firefox using the toolbar here. I know it's clicked in Yahoo, but that's its default. So we're going to use Google. There we go. Into here. Firefox is a fantastic web browser. If you haven't got it already or no one's told you about it yet, Firefox is absolutely awesome. It's much more secure than Internet Explorer. So we're just going to type in Firefox 3.5 download. And we'll click on, it's by a company called Mozilla.com. So we're just going to click into there. Okay, and a nice, easy, simple download. It's a quick button here, so we'll click on that. And click save. And we want to save it in the same location on the desktop. So click on desktop, save, and close. And then if we close this web browser down, double click on the installation file, which should be located on your desktop, double click. Okay, and then we're installing Firefox, so we click next. We want to go for a standard installation, and also we want to make sure that's ticked, so use Firefox as a default web browser. We'll be importing your favourites in a second, so that's not a problem, so don't worry about that. And if you need to click on any links that you received in an email, or you've been searching on Firefox, it will and you have a particular link, it will open up that link in Firefox as well. So we'll click next, make sure that's ticked, and we'll click install. Launch Firefox now. Got a nice little icon there. Neat. And this is where we import our favourites or history from our Internet Explorer. So we'll click on that. You do have the option, if you don't have any particular favourites or anything stored in Internet Explorer, you can always tick on that one, so click next anyway. If you have an already pre-assigned home page, the home page is what's displayed when you first click into your search engine, whether it be Google, I don't know, BBC, news web pages or something. You can import that if you want, but at the moment I don't have anything on mine, so I'm just going to go for the default search engine that Firefox provides, so I'll click next. And here we are. This is Firefox. A lot of people will probably think that when you see this that it doesn't really look much different, but it is far more secure, and it's quite a neat design. This gives you a little run through of what Firefox can provide for you. Quite nifty. And if you just want to go ahead and start searching stuff, just close that down and you get that as a start page, which is Firefox Start. It searches in Google. Alright, well I hope you found this video helpful. There's more videos on my website on kubull.com. Thanks very much.